No one wants to, nobody want to argue. I'm like, yo, I want to argue, and nobody want to argue with me. I'm like, wow. All right, so the summons and notice. This is what I'm suing for. I'm suing for racism, sexism, harassment, bullying, stalking, making the work environment hostile and uncomfortable, and sabotage of confidential information. What kind of relief are you looking for? Leave that blank. But I'm suing for pain and suffering and having to endure the system for 14 years of employment, including 4 years after resigning. Because I didn't sue the courthouse when I was an employee. No, I waited. I waited. I'm like, you know what? I left. I left the courthouse. I was like, they're not gonna fuck with me. They're not gonna fuck with me. But when it came time to do a notary renewal, and I applied for my notary renewal, they threw my documents away. They didn't let me know that the procedure changed and that I had to go directly through the Department of State to renew my license. And that this is now in 2024. I didn't know the procedure changed. When I renewed it in 2020, I renewed it and I came into the office. I came in the office to renew it, and I met the county clerk at the time, Kevin Rothamel. I met him and I introduced myself to this man, and I'm like, okay. So he knew I'm there, and he knew that I'm there to file for my notary license. So he knew I filed it, and I showed him the receipts that I filed it, and he's like, great, it's great to meet you. And I was like, it's great to meet you too. And he was confident that my stuff would have been went through smoothly. Teresa Torres is still in the office. Teresa Torres is the administrator of the Bronx County Clerk. Teresa Torres has her hands in everything in that office, in the passports, in certification, in notary, in the cashiers, in the law department, in the docket department. Her hand is in there, anything that has my name on it. She wants to sabotage it. So I'm sure she sabotaged it. I'm sure she threw it away. Like, fuck that bitch. Paulina, like, she can't stand me for her own reasons. I don't know why she can't stand me. I don't know why. I'm a woman, I'm a mother just like you. I don't know what the hell is wrong with her. It's like she's mental. But whatever. I come to work to do my job. That's all I come to work for. But I'm sure she threw it away. So I'm waiting for the renewal in the mail, and the renewal never comes in the mail. So I'm calling the Department of State, and the department is like, "Oh, we never received any documents for you stating that you renewed your license." I'm like, "What?" So and then I ended up having to go to Kevin Rothamel because he knew that I was there, and he knew that I filed my notary license, and he knew that I was at that office to do my notary to renew my license. He's like, I know you filed it, and he apologized for the inconvenience and everything. And I'm just like, it's okay. Like I understand what I'm dealing with. And then Kevin Bartholomew, is the man that renewed my license for me. He enforced the Department of State to issue me the license because he was positive that I was in his office and that I renewed the license. And I showed him my confirmation. I even requested a certificate of character to be issued. And Teresa Torres sabotaged everything. Like she didn't want me to have my license, and she just sabotaged everything. It was like I had to pay my own money to renew the license in 2020 because I was not a court employee. Whatever, So it was just a lot of issues, and Teresa Torres was behind it. This was in 2020 because I resigned. My notary expired September, and then I waited till November to renew it because I wanted the notary date to change for my birthday. I wanted it for November 5th. So I waited until November 5th. I came into the office on my birthday. It was my 40th birthday. I was just excited. I was like, I'm gonna finally have my notary license for my birthday. And and I was excited. I did the official character because I'm doing work, and I wanted to issue things in, I think it was Nassau County. I was getting out of the Bronx. I was like, I'm getting out of here. And I think I did it for Orange County. And I was like, I needed to get the official character so I could notarize documents in Orange County. And I was ready. I paid my $60 and then $5 for an official character card. And my documents never came. It was like I never filed. And I was like, this bitch done sabotage my stuff. And then I had to go back and ask Kevin Rothenmel, like, what happened? What happened to my documents? Like, I was here. I saw you. I met with you. And he apologized so much. He enforced the issue. And my license came. My license came in the mail, but then it came the way it always comes. It was for September 18th. And I was like, damn, my license came. I got my license, but they issued it for my issue date, September 18th. And it's like, and I wanted to change that date so bad. And it ended up staying September 18th. So then this time, she failed to just tell me the procedures of the way policy has changed. I'm not working in the courthouse. She ignores my email. She must have blocked me, but she's still employed there. So she blocked me from emailing her, so I can't even email her, unless she got fired. But whatever, this bitch is the worst, the absolute worst. But she didn't want to give me the information that I needed to update my license. She didn't want me to know the policy change, that the Bronx County Clerks no longer does the notary renewals in that office. Like, I had to call the Department of State and find out the new policy and procedures through Department of State because the Bronx County Clerk failed to help me. And I'm like, I don't work there. If you don't like me, all you gotta do is do your fucking job, But she has animosity within herself. Like, something is wrong with her mentally. I was like, we are not the same. I will I will never be like this woman. But whatever.